Are you had a thing to...
Barbie! I told you to wait in the dream house.
Boys, avenge me! Avenge me!
Avengers!
Bazinga!
Scruffy-looking nerve herders.
Ethan Hunt contacted you?
I am good, Rooster. I'm very good.
So you are Yoi's a trainer who trains.
Gonzo the Great will ride this baby again.
Hello, and welcome to episode 82 of the Real Serious Podcast. We're all back. Charles, Jack, myself. Crazy already in August. Wild to think that. We're gonna talk some Naked Gun, and we're gonna talk some Spider-Man. Shockingly, kind of out of the blue. But we're gonna talk a lot of Spider-Man here. So, what's up, boys?
Hey guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry I missed last week.
It's okay. You were busy.
I was busy, but I really wanted to talk Comic-Con.
Well, then lay it out. Give your perspective.
I thought it was phenomenal. So many people have asked me about it. And honestly, more people than I thought have had an open mind when they've asked. Because I feel like, you hear Comic-Con, it's like, oh, how's that?
Yeah.
But a lot of people have been like, oh, like, interesting. How was that? Like, was it cool? And they've actually been like open to what I have to say. I honestly think I had a great time. I know, Hunter, you had a great time. You probably, raved about it last week. And RJ had a great time. I think anyone could go and have a good time if they just went in with an open mind. It obviously helps if you're into the stuff. But even if you're not, there's it's just a completely different world. The people that go and the people that speak at Comic-Con, it's so insightful to hear them talk about what they do, or see other people that are super excited about it. Like it's contagious. Seeing other people really excited about it. It made me more excited about things that I've never even thought to be interesting. Like One Piece, I was never really at all interested in exploring that. Then after going to Comic-Con, part of me does want to give it a shot. I would be in for about 4 years of catching up.
The rest of your life, actually.
Which is definitely a deterrent, but I'm not a huge anime guy, and going to this and seeing so many people dressed up as it and booths and products and people talking about it, it just makes you kind of appreciate things more and want to learn more about everything. And yeah, it was phenomenal. I want to go for more days next year. I want more people to come with us. Jack, you should come. I think you would have an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think any of my friends, from school, from high school, anywhere, anyone I know could have fun if they want. It's just getting past the barrier of oh, it's Comic-Con. Oh, a lot of strange people,
Yeah. Now you're gonna dress up as a Labubu next year.
Probably. Yeah, that was the plan.
That's the evolution you're on. You're just
that's where we're at
in that trajectory.
Yeah, I mean, very high level. That's how I felt. Obviously, there were more details that I think, Hunter, you probably talked about last week.
Yeah, we went into some good depth.
Yeah, so I won't repeat. But we did a lot of really cool stuff.
I'm sure it's very much similar to me personally. I feel like I go somewhere and I'm always down to talk movies. You you guys are the same. You go to a party, you go to a friend's house. It's someone brings up movies, I could literally turn that into about a 2-hour conversation.
Oh, yeah.
But people that really aren't that into movies are going to be so pissed off if all I'm doing is talking about movies. But you go to an event like this and someone, I'm sure some random person will have some crazy fandom for something that you are even have the slightest interest in. And I'm sure they can just fully captivate you. What?
Or just stuff that's garbage. The best one of the whole weekend was the guys in front of us on Saturday who, while we were waiting to get in, because we got there early, watched the entirety of Venom 3 on the ground.
I didn't notice that.
You didn't see those guys? I pointed. I was like, look, they're watching Venom. They watched Venom 3. It's you know what? Those guys, hell yeah.
And I think
we're too busy playing Clash Royale.
Yeah, it's true. True. We're so much better.
Yeah.
Because I even tell like my family, and I'm like, yeah, like I'll probably go next year, and they're like, you're gonna go to Comic-Con? I'm just like, yeah, like why not? And they're like, oh, okay. I don't know.
It's
I
actually
just feel
super
like
cool.
like going there, I feel like it's got to be so cool because I feel like for most times when you talk about this stuff, you're like, oh, it's like so nerdy to like, in a sense, to just continue to just like pour it into some of this stuff. But I feel like you go into this place where everyone is like that. It's just got to be like a really, really cool atmosphere. I'm sure it's a bit extreme at times, and you do see some things. And you're like, wow, like that is way over the top of anything that I would ever do. But like, I appreciate them for what they do, or like, like the people that make. I don't know if you guys saw it. There's like this massive like someone like walked around like Galactus. Maybe you guys saw it.
Oh yeah, I saw that guy. I don't know how he even got in there, but you know what? It's awesome.
Yeah,
good for him.
I told Hunter last week. I was like, man, like I like saw like some of the content like come up on the phone. Luckily, the video of Anthony Ramos didn't like. I couldn't watch it. Some of the photos came through because it was a video. It couldn't load. So the first time I watched it was on the podcast last week. When Hunter, a live reaction.
Ramos. Just
I hated that quite a bit.
I thought he was great. Just charming, fun.
Yeah. Okay.
And Charlie, I want to get your
Great taste in
insights on
film.
this. Hunter said he almost got you to buy $1,000 item at Comic-Con. Is that true, or was
close.
Hunter
It was not
fabricating
close.
the story?
We were
was
close.
not close.
We were close. He's thinking
We
about
weren't
it.
close at all.
He was thinking about it.
I was thinking about how cool it was. Was I actually like seriously debating buying this $1,000 statue? No.
We'd like to think so.
Especially your favorite
so-
movie, Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Well,
Beep.
I won this like Lego prize pack thing for doing this scavenger hunt. Really cool. And I told Hunter, I was like, if I sell this for enough where like it makes sense for me to, spin it over to the Galactus statue, then fine. But I'm not gonna like I'm already down like a decent bit of cash. I'm not gonna go further in the hole buying this $1,000 statue that's just gonna sit on my shelf. It'll sit really cool on my shelf.
It'll look really cool.
But I can't swing that much.
You could have.
So almost convinced me. I don't know if that might be an exaggeration, but it was sick.
Whatever. I thought I had a chance.
It was quite cool.
It was pretty sweet. But yeah, no, that was Comic-Con. Now it's over. The summer of comic book movies is done. We do not have another comic book movie until Supergirl next year, which is crazy to think. It's the longest gap since like 2008 for comic book movies. So we're stuck with just the regular stuff for a while, guys. Sorry to say it.
Avatar.
I hate it. No, I need Ant-Man 4. Damn it. But yeah, so that's where we're at. What have we been watching this week? Anything good? Anything bad? I had a stinker.
I've been avoiding the bad recently.
There's
no reason to.
Stinker.
Lead us off, Hunter.
The movie Never Been Kissed. Avery and I watched the other day. 1999. Drew Barrymore. Some very funny people in here. James Franco, John C. Reilly, Jessica Alba, Octavia Spencer, Molly Shannon. Some funny people. Thought it'd be good. This movie is a steaming pile of garbage of the utmost degree. So Drew Barrymore is a reporter who goes back to high school undercover to learn about high school students. And then her teacher falls in love with her. And it's portrayed as a cute romantic story. Real creepy is the answer here. And then her older brother sees the success she's having in high school. And then he also comes back to high school at like 25 because he wants to get a baseball scholarship because he thinks somehow that's going to work out. This movie is garbage. It's not funny.
Jessica Alba's in it.
Yeah, and she's the mean girl. It's just this is real bad. Movie's real bad. Do not watch Never Been Kissed. Don't like it. But yeah, that was Never Been Kissed. And then I watched The Naked Gun, which I'll talk about in a little bit. And this morning, because of the news, I watched Spider-Man Homecoming again. and I really like it. It's great. I think there's a lot of I still have some issues with it, but I think overall it's a really good Spider-Man movie. And Tom Holland is just I think a really great Spider-Man. So that's all I had. Short, small week for me.
Charlie, I feel like we have a lot of catching up to do with you,
Yeah.
or maybe not a lot of catching up.
I might bum you guys out. I don't have that much.
Whoa.
Honestly, that's okay. I'm sure you have some thoughts on Fantastic Four that you'd like to.
That's true.
Chat.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I rewatched a couple things because Jen was in town. I rewatched Forgetting Sarah Marshall, even though I saw it for the first time like 2.5 weeks ago. Same rating. And then I rewatched Fantastic Mr. Fox. Still 4.5. Still rocks. And I watched Rogue One, Jenna. She's not a huge Star Wars girl, but I was like,
Sorry.
well,
That's really
Yeah.
accurate, Hunter.
Thanks. Thank you.
that was tough.
It's like, is Yoda in the room with you?
What did you
Why
watch?
don't you do it again?
Because it's good. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, she liked it a lot. I gave it 4 stars. I think she gave it 3.5. Then rewatched Superman, still 4 stars. She liked that. Well, we watched a lot of movies when she was in town.
Seriously.
Then I watched 16 Candles. For starters, this should not be rated PG. There's just extreme nudity and F-bombs. I saw the build up to that. He started smirking and then leaned into the camera.
It's been a long day. 2
Um,
p.m.
That was a good one.
Give it 3.5 stars. I don't want to be weird here.
It's too late.
But the lead actor, the Michael Scheffling guy, very good looking dude.
That was the weird. That was the weird thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I was prepared for something so much worse.
I know. I was waiting for it. It never came.
No, I just like when he was on the screen, I was like, I wouldn't mind looking like that.
All right.
That's all.
Shut up. Shut up.
Nice.
Yeah. Moving on. Then watched Fantastic Four First Steps. 3.5 stars. I missed your guys' discussion. I was kind of between 3 and 3.5 when I rated. I'd probably give it like a 70 though. I think the fact that I was so tired and started dozing definitely detracted from the film. It also just felt very rushed.
Yeah,
I
that was
kind
a
of liked
big
the fact.
part of our topic of last week.
I liked the fact that they didn't show like the origin of how they got their powers. They just did like a quick 5-minute montage of like them showing off their powers. I think it very easily it throws us into the world and we understand exactly what the world thinks of the Fantastic Four. We got a lot of it in the trailer though, so it wasn't like a huge surprise. But I thought the montage worked really well. It's just like it just felt like I didn't get enough of every character, and every character was lacking in a certain way. I honestly think I think we were especially lacking on Sue and Reed. I think the whole Human Torch and Thing relationship was great.
Mm-hmm.
That was like one of my favorite parts of the movie, and I think we definitely got more of them, or like I was more satisfied with how much we got of them. I still would have liked more. I really did not think Pedro Pascal as Reed though worked. I don't know if it was him or if it was just like the role they gave, like the script they gave him and how they directed him. And I also don't know if in the comics this is like how Reed is supposed to be portrayed, but I just thought he was very bland, very boring. There's nothing about him that made me like want to root for him. Sue, I liked a little more because of like how passionate she was and how she articulated her views and kind of like went against what the world was wanting her to do. But Reed just felt very complacent, like would like easily caved. I don't know. I just really didn't love that character. And yeah, the movie was relatively short compared to a lot of Marvel movies we've gotten, and it definitely felt that way. Like if they'd given Hunter said it after we like got out of the movie, and I didn't really agree until thinking about it later because I was really tired. But adding like another 20 or 30 minutes, I think would have been advantageous for that.
Helps a lot of movies.
Yeah. I think especially these big ones where it's just like these big blockbusters and you have the money to do it, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. You gotta do.
Yeah. That being said, I think if I rewatched it, I would like it more. I think a lot of the shots looked good. The music was great. Like the score, I thought was very unique, and I appreciated that a lot. Costumes were great too. But there was definitely like stuff lacking. And like that being said, I think they did a well enough job or a good enough job. Yeah, I think they did a good enough job to definitely like keep Fantastic Four in the Marvel Universe and like a sequel or a third movie. Like they could do really good work with Fantastic Four. It's just like, I mean, take Captain America, that trilogy. Like the first one is probably the worst of the three, objectively. The first one's still good, but Fantastic Four, I could see like the second, third one being like phenomenal if they end up going that route, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Like, I think just because we had some things we didn't like doesn't mean there's not potential for them in the future. And we still really like this movie. Like, I think we severely underplayed how much we really enjoyed going to see this just because there were some things that we wish were included or wish that they would have done differently. But
yeah, and the only real concern, I guess I'll say two concerns that I have with this movie and what they've introduced now. I mean, one, I would still like to see Galactus, and he's not dead by any means, but like I hope that pushing him on the other side of the universe isn't gonna like completely erase him from the MCU. One of those like one movie villain done, you know, like a Dormammu, where you just like will never hear about him again. Dormammu's not really as cool as Galactus, but like I think the way that they showed Galactus in this movie was super cool. So I hope that he sticks around at some point. And then two, I think introducing Franklin may problematic because he's just like a broken character. Like I'm in a lot of Facebook groups that like discuss film, and people literally say like Franklin Richards was like a very lousy character to write into the Marvel Universe because he just like follows no kind of framework that characters are supposed to follow to make them interesting. Like usually if you get powers as a character, it's because like you earned them or because you went through a traumatic event or like you needed them to do something. Whereas like Franklin is more powerful than any of those characters. He was born with it. He's just like a kid. He's like there's just not like a ton of great storytelling with that as like a viewer. I mean, especially in the movies, like, and sorry, I've been rambling, but like in the Superman movie, one of the things I liked and a lot of people didn't like is they kind of nerfed Superman and made him human. They made him lose battles. And like a lot of people think Superman should be this all powerful, never lose Man of Steel, you know? But it's more interesting when a character,
the Man of Steel,
like
Snyder
it's more interesting when a character loses.
100%.
But with Franklin, my concern is in 5 years, who knows where the MCU is going to be? But if Franklin is in this universe, then nothing can really beat him. Like there's no villain that has been introduced up until now that would even stand a chance against Franklin, according to the comics.
I mean, the thing Jack and I talked about was just like we think Franklin's probably here just to be the big reset. Like when it's all said and done, Franklin probably at the end of Secret Wars will show up and be like fixing it all, and then we go to a new version of the MCU where there's one universe, one timeline. Everything is together, and it kind of gets rid of all that multiverse confusion, and that's why he's there. That was our thought.
Okay.
I feel like explaining how these movies were made and how they're continuing to be made to my children one day is just going to be a difficult task.
Oh, I've already thought about the Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's gonna be tough. That's
like,
gonna
oh my
be a
gosh.
tough ending. Yeah,
It's
I'm
like the-
ready.
it's-
Let's go. Ooh,
It's like the Toy Story 2.
Ooh.
Come back for next week's roundup.
Yeah,
It was canceled.
it was canceled, and then they made 3 Venom films instead.
What?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Painful.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Right, I'm glad that
like
we
a-
all kind of share the same kind of vision for Fantastic Four, though, that we all really liked it. And I think it still gets us very excited for the future of Marvel.
Yeah, the biggest question is just where's the ending? Like, how do they end up coming to the post-credit scene of Thunderbolts? Like, why show us the post-credit scene in Thunderbolts if you don't do that to end this movie?
Wasn't that the post-credit scene in the Marvels?
No, it's Thunderbolts where the ship shows up. The Fantastic
I
Four ship.
think it's the Marvels.
No. Marvel's is
So,
I,
this is
I
where
didn't
we
even
gotta tell you
see
you're wrong, pal.
Marvel's is where Beast is where I'm totally blanking on her name.
Oh, you
Beast,
know what?
Monica
You're right.
Rambeau and Beast
Monica
are
Rambeau.
together? Yeah.
She goes, she's like sacrifices or makes a sacrifice
You're right,
play,
yeah.
and she ends up in the same like multiverse
Yeah.
as Beast, and he's like, "Let me tell you something.
That's Kelsey Grammer
Yeah.
Beast.
This is the Beast."
Now I remember now. Okay.
We're back. We're back. Jack, anything you watched this week?
Pretty lengthy list, honestly, for my part.
Whoa.
My brother heads back to school this upcoming Friday, so it was just kind of like getting time with him, and he's really gotten into like some stand-up comedy stuff too. So like, but funny enough, this upcoming Friday I'm seeing Shane Gillis, so I'll give a little
Oh, nice.
breakdown of him. I'm excited to I don't know. Obviously, I like his stand-up and his comedy specials, but we'll see what it's like in person. I feel like there's always kind of like a dip there, you know, because like the specials are always like the best of the best from the tours. Like they put in what worked and take out what didn't.
But I think
So-
also you get like the experience of being with the crowd, where like even the
100%.
not as funny stuff sounds funnier because everyone's laughing.
No, for sure. But very excited for that. I got that on Friday. But started out the week. Happy Gilmore 2.
Nice.
Stinky.
I laughed a lot. But
No,
it's
no.
not a good movie. It's not a
Yes,
good
okay,
movie.
we agree.
It's not a good movie. Like it is. I think my review, I think, summed it up perfectly. Like I had a good time and I laughed at this, but I also sometimes scroll on my phone for like 2 hours and laugh and have a good time too. That doesn't mean it's a good movie or it's like good content.
It's a TikTok of a movie.
Yeah, and it's just constantly going from one thing to the other, and the whole maxi golf is just. I just couldn't believe we threw in Mr. Safdie into this whole mess, and
He deserved better.
I mean, it was just atrocious what they'd done to my boy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it yet, Charlie, but it's just
I haven't,
I'd have a double take. I was like, what the heck is going on? Like looking like from what we got of him in Oppenheimer into this, I'm just
Who
like,
is this?
how did we get here? Benny Safdie,
Benny Safdie.
the director of Good Time and Uncut Gems with his brother,
Mm.
the Safdie Bros. But,
Oh, yes.
he's-
What if
okay,
we built
yes.
a bigger bomb? He's
yes,
the guy in
it's-
Oppenheimer who's like, I would like to build the biggest bomb of
Yep.
them all.
I got
he
it.
wanted
now.
to bring the hydrogen bomb, right?
Yes, the H bomb.
Yeah.
And then she wouldn't shake his hand.
Yeah, yeah,
Got him.
classic.
Classic. Got him.
Then I watched The Naked Gun. I liked it, and I think the more I sat on it, the more I liked it.
The
Because-
original Naked Gun?
Yeah, the original
Yeah.
Naked Gun. Wanted to get ready for this week, kind of like prepare my expectations for what I should expect for the movie this week. Priscilla Presley's good in this. I think she's like
Yeah, she is
very
good.
funny.
She's
And I
very
think
funny.
It said Priscilla Presley, and I was like, oh, that's like Elvis's ex-wife. And I don't know why it was like such a shock to me that she was in this movie, but I was like, that's sick. And that's kind of the end of it. Then my brother wanted to watch Borat. We watched Borat. kind of a 90-minute. I think it goes on for just a tad bit too long. But I think the fact that a lot of this is just like uncut footage is just like chef's kiss. That it's literally just him running around America and getting real people's like opinions and reactions is just so perfect.
It's very much of its time, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I could not watch Borat 2 at all anymore.
Because it's like they try to make it like modern.
It's just so like baked into 2020.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Maybe like Eddington is, but we don't know that because we haven't seen it.
No. Maybe one day.
Then watch The Naked Gun. Super pumped to talk about that. Then I watched 2 Bert Kreischer stand-up specials.
The Machine.
My brother wanted to watch them. They're pretty solid. Nothing like insane. I wasn't like going crazy, but he had some funny parts. One of them was really good. He had like a bit that honestly like was kind of emotional, but like we go from like funny to emotional. It like had to do with like him putting down his dog, and it was like, holy cow, like this is like so sad. Really impressive though, the fact that like you can make something equally as funny, but then also like equally as emotional, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. But and then unfortunately, my parents wanted to watch Happy Gilmore 2, so I had the displeasure of watching it again. I had a fun time watching it with them, but it's like obviously, you know, there's something else we could have watched.
Yeah, that's a scroll on your phone time too.
Yeah. Then my brother wanted to watch The Hangover Part 2. I had never seen it before. I liked it. It's good.
I watched a lot of comedies.
I know. It's like it's weird because I went from like There Will Be Blood, The Godfather Part 2, Casablanca to like Happy Gilmore, Hangover Part 2. I know. It's such a like 180 from where I was at a week ago. But I liked it. It's kind of weird that it's like not weird, but I don't know why I didn't think The Hangover Part 2 would be like such a crazy deviation from what we got in the first one. But the fact that it's like the same story, just like in a different place.
Yeah.
It's good though. I like it. Bradley Cooper and Zach Galifianakis are like perfect. Even Ed Helms. I'm not like the biggest Ed Helms fan, but like all 3 of them together are just kind of perfect. And then I watched Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, the edition. Let me say, it's a shame. We talk about 30 minutes making a massive difference in a movie. And 30 minutes just makes all the difference for this one.
It's better. It is better. I don't disagree. But it's just like, I don't know.
Look, as someone who's honestly very detached from like comic book accurate characters, like I like the fact that this is an older Batman that's gone through a lot and he's not like a carbon copy of what, you know, people expect from in the comics. I like that. And I think Superman has some really great moments here. I think he does kind of like turn into that like symbol of hope by the end. Like obviously by the end of this movie, he is like, I think he is that symbol of hope. But I also think
because he died.
In this movie, but you know what, man?
Like wild move to kill Superman 2.
Like Fantastic Four could have used some of this sauce, man. Like give me something, you know, like give me something I'm not expecting. You know, like
did he actually die though?
Yeah, he died, and then they had to.
Are you sure?
They had to bring him back.
They had to reboot him.
They had to bring him back, and they had to do the whole mother boxes, and then the Flash had to run and do the little point at the water. It was just.
I like it though. I think they like humanize Superman in this movie. The fact that he's constantly trying to do good, but feeling like the negative consequences of him doing good. If that totally makes sense. Like he's trying to do the right thing, but then people are still upset with him, which obviously we still see a little bit of that in the new movie. But I like the scene where he's hiking and he sees Kevin Costner at the top of the mountain. I think that's a great moment. I really like that.
Should have asked him about Horizon 2. Was it ever going to come out?
I could go on about this movie for a while. I really like Ben Affleck's Batman, but overall, I really liked it. I raised it from a 3.5 to a 4. And I have a hard time believing that if I watch it again, it's going to get worse. So, yeah. I like the Snyderverse when it's done in its full form, in its full 3-hour length, 4-hour length form.
80% slow motion.
Exactly. It's so
Exactly.
sick.
Exactly.
You know, these characters are so fast. We gotta see them be fast. You know.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right, I went on for a little bit, but that's a great 30 minutes to start the pod.
That was a great 30 minutes start the pod.
Just full of juice.
We learned a lot in those 30 minutes. Let's get into some good stuff, some news. First things first. Happy birthday, Christopher Nolan. Shout out.
Hooray.
55. I thought he was as closer to 60, but shout out Christopher Nolan.
Hunter, let's put some respect where it's earned.
Oh.
Sir Christopher Nolan.
I'm so sorry. Sir Christopher Nolan. Sir Chris. So yeah, shout out Christopher Nolan, which is just crazy that he's 55. He's
so young.
for 25 years.
According to like
The Batman Begins.
according to Coppola and Scorsese, he's still got like 30 more years, dude. I mean, we got
Easy.
so much to look forward to.
Oh,
Gonna eat good.
This is just the beginning.
So Christopher Nolan was 34 when he made Batman Begins. So we got time, boys. We got time. And hey, maybe the time is now since we're getting AI streaming services. So the next piece of news is that Fable, a studio behind AI streaming platforms, and Amazon just did a big backing for them. So Amazon Prime might get some AI streaming services. Man, this just sounds garbage. Cannot wait to not use this. What are we? God, so gross. What are we doing?
The only thing that I might watch that they would make would be if they made like the Diaries of the Sasquatch, and it's just that dude from TikTok just running around.
No, I don't want this. This is awful. This is awful.
I'm in
The worst coworker you know is gonna love this
and watched it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be like, I made myself the star of a show. It's just the worst. I hate this. I hate this more than anything.
So it's literally just like choose your own.
I think,
TV shows and
yeah,
movies?
or it's just like you put a prompt in and it's like, here's now 9 seasons of Global Schmorp, an action comedy. It's like, what are we doing?
It's like, give me all the seasons of Friends, but make me Ross Geller.
Yeah. Make Ross Geller slightly more enjoyable. I just don't want any of this. Someone's going to really love this who's just the worst. Also, I'm looking at their website right now, Showrunner, and they have like copyrighted characters as like part of their things that you can play with. I don't get it.
I'm interested how this works. Like while I'm not like, oh yeah, this is something that I want to watch, I'm very interested in how this is made. Obviously, AI has a lot to do with it.
Bad.
But,
yeah, bad.
But I'm just very interested in how this whole process works. You know, like AI movies. How do you just throw in a prompt and then it gives you something, or is there more to it? So
I hope people reject this. Like,
I do
too.
I hope so.
Definitely.
This is a very slippery slope, I feel.
Well, the good thing is, I think a lot of people I've talked to about Happy Gilmore 2, the majority of the people I've talked to, not been big fans. So I think that's good. Right?
Okay. It did feel like
It's
AI
good.
made that movie.
Yeah. So I think I have hope in humanity that we will reject this, but
I hope.
We'll see.
You see everyone using like Clanker from the Clone Wars, like when they see robots. Have you seen that? Those are some funny TikToks of like, you know, those like delivery robots that like drive on the streets, like little ones that are by
like the boxes.
Yeah, like the little boxes
Yeah.
that roll around. People
Like
like
campus and stuff.
Yeah, people like call them
Yeah.
clankers. Those are good. Those are good jokes. I see a lot. Next up is the Social Network 2. Social Network 2. Oh boy. I love the Social Network 1. I'm very excited for what could be the Social Network 2, but now apparently Jesse Eisenberg will not be returning as Mark Zuckerberg, and the main rumor right now is that Jeremy Strong will be maybe taking over the role of Mark Zuckerberg. And my answer to this is just don't make this movie. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yep.
Yikes.
See, I think I can like the Social Network and like Jeremy Strong, and
But
they don't
not
have
together.
To
No.
they don't have to join.
No.
Like, is he great in Succession? And if for some reason this movie's still made, do I think he'd do a great job? I think he'd be good. But I still think just the thought of Mark Zuckerberg being played so well by Jesse Eisenberg in the first one, and then just completely having to introduce a new Mark Zuckerberg just feels odd to me.
A second
I'm not going to
Zuckerberg has hit the timeline.
See, like, I'm not going to say like Jesse Eisenberg as Mark Zuckerberg is like Iron Man in the MCU, but it's like you have Robert Downey Jr. I'm not going to say it's that iconic of a role, but I would say like Jesse Eisenberg as Mark Zuckerberg is.
And then,
it's up there. It's up there.
The Social Network too. Like you could do the Facebook 2020 story, but if it's a Social Network 2, it's got to be Zuckerberg. Like it's got to be. I need that Zuckerberg back. I just don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, they should not make it.
Give the man all the IU hats he wants.
Yeah, give him any IU hat he wants. Give him any indie money he wants to make a $20 million like brotherly comedy. You know what? Let's all go support him when Now You See Me, Now You Don't comes out. We'll support our king, staying strong. Just a why? Why are we doing this? Like, why? The second he said no, it should have been all right. We're done. We're done. Pack it up.
Or keep trying to convince him not move to a different actor.
Yeah.
I almost assumed too that the fact when they said they were making a part 2, I was like, oh, like Jesse Eisenberg is coming back.
Yeah, that's why I was excited. I was like, all right, we're gonna get Eisenberg back. Like, we're gonna get some other folks back. No. Yikes! Big yikes!
Stupid. It's a money grab.
Yep.
I'll probably still go see it though if they make it with Jeremy Strong. I just feel like I have to.
Oh, man.
You're part of the problem, Jack.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Look, it could still be a good movie, but like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There are plenty of money grabs that are good. Top Gun 2.
Whoa, not a money grab. They waited like 30 years till the sequel was right.
I mean, what? Social Network was what, like 13 years ago?
So, Jack, do you
I'm not
think
saying it's that long.
So I know Tom Cruise was like the main guy that made Top Gun Maverick 2. But do you think, let's say he's not. They go to him, hey, we want to make a second one. You in? He says no.
They don't do it. They don't do it.
No, I don't think they make it. I'm more or less what I'm saying. I think the definition of a cash grab is a little bit like disconnected from like more or less what I'm saying is like companies making like Barbie. I mean, I'd say Barbie's kind of a cash grab at the same time as well. Or maybe our definitions of cash grab are like they're just.
I would say like Zoolander 2 is a cash grab, or like the Lion King remake or Lilo and Stitch. That's a cash grab.
Okay.
I would put those as like the cash.
More or less, I'm associating with like brands or like already successful like IP that's existed, and there's like, yeah, let's make a movie out of it.
Yeah, so like that Megamind. Toy Story 5. That's another one.
Okay. All right. Okay, Jurassic Park. I got you. The most recent Jurassic Park is a cash grab. Yes?
Yeah, that's closer.
Cool.
That's a closer.
Okay. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick, very well done movie. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber 2.
I got you. So we're saying cash grabs are movies that were made just purely
for the cash.
Movies in general. I'd say 75% of movies are made to make. I mean,
well, obviously they're made to make money, but I think some are deliberately like just made because they'll make money. Like that. What was the Lion King 2 that came out like a year ago?
Mufasa.
Yeah, come on.
My issues are when they have a good ending, a good close, story's over. For example, Toy Story 3, and then they just make more. And like that's my idea of a cash grab.
I gotcha.
Yeah, you had a good ending, everyone was happy, and now you're like jeopardizing it.
We're gonna run it back.
But it can't be like a company going back to the well of something that worked earlier and being like, we want to do that again.
I think there's a limit to it. Like if you do it the right way, it's not. If you don't do it the right way, it is.
Okay, this could get messy.
We should do a draft.
I just think so.
This would be a good draft.
My reasoning is Social Network 2. Do you really think they have that strong of conviction that this story, this part 2, is going to like be a great film that people will still talk about as they do with the Social Network? Or are they just doing it because they're using the Social Network name to try to get people that like the first one to come in again and pay money.
Fantastic
And the
Four.
Yeah, that's what I.
And I'm calling it a cash grab because, like, Jesse Eisenberg, in my eyes, that should derail the conversation. Like, if Jesse's not in, we can't. Like, this is not gonna. We
No,
can't.
I agree.
That's like the way I'm seeing.
Yeah.
it.
I got
Men in
you.
Black International. That's another good one.
Okay. So they have to have failed to be a cash grab, or they.
I think
they
if
could be
they were
successful.
made with without a pure heart in the beginning,
Gotcha. All right.
I'm gonna go with that's my answer.
Okay. If Tom Cruise is behind it, it always has the purest of heart.
Exactly. Because
Unless he's trying to make a $400 million movie with Anna de Armas, his girlfriend.
Then he's just guys being dudes. Yeah. Next up is Bond 26. So Denis Villeneuve's Bond movie is not going to start filming or even casting until after Dune 3 is completed. But we do have the writer, Stephen Knight, is going to be writing this Bond film. You might think to yourself, what has Stephen Knight done? Well, let me tell you, he's done quite a few things. The biggest thing is Peaky Blinders. He is the one of the creators of Peaky Blinders. He wrote the entire thing pretty much. Spencer, that was one he wrote as well. He's also wrote some stinkers. So Serenity, which is garbage, he wrote. Lockdown was really bad.
Serenity?
Yeah. You ever seen Serenity? The dad book?
I have
movie?
that steelbook.
You have the Serenity Steelbook? The movie is a hot piece of garbage.
If I'm thinking of it. Yep, I have that.
Dude, if you're
Whoa, why is it so much on Amazon?
It's a garbage movie. But he's also wrote some good stuff, so we'll see. I think in Denny I trust. In my
So this is actually the first time hearing that he's the director.
I don't think this guy listens to our own podcast.
I must have missed that episode.
So yeah, Denis Villeneuve is directing Bond 26.
How about it?
How about it? Now you know. Welcome to the club. But yeah, so that's where we're at there. Other one, maybe this could be a cash grab, Jack, is A Quiet Place Part 3. John Krasinski is going to direct, write, and produce the film once again.
I haven't seen the second one, so I can't say anything. But a Quiet Place, what's it called? The one we saw last year. It's so forgettable. I completely forgot.
Day one.
Quiet Place, day one. It was so forgettable.
Stay quiet, we must.
It's so forgettable. I don't know.
Yeah.
But John Krasinski was not. He was an executive producer, but he did not direct. Is the second one any good?
The second one's fine. It's not as good as the first one. Day one's pretty decent.
Okay.
I like day one.
Do you like day one better than?
I like
two?
day one better than part two. Yeah.
All right. Maybe it's not.
See,
Maybe
is that a cash grab if people are asking for more every time they watch it?
It depends on the intent they're going in with. I would say.
Interesting.
I don't know if you know that they're a cash grab till after the fact. That's my opinion.
You know what? This is tricky, Jack. I agree. It's a fine line.
It's just like, what is the definition? We need to get a lawyer. We need to hire a lawyer for the podcast to get to just clearly
Movies that are cash grabs.
I'm gonna search it up.
I'm on it. Okay, Jaws: The Revenge. That seems like a good one. Oh, how about a cash grab is the fact that they made 3 Hobbits. That's kind of a cash grab.
Yep, that is. Well, yeah.
All right. How about Fan-4-Stick? That they literally made just so they wouldn't lose the rights to make more Fantastic Four movies, which then they ended up losing anyway. What else? Son of the Mask. That's a good one.
See, again, though, I think we can only say it as a cash grab.
Space Jam 2: A New
Charles
Legacy is a cash grab. It's basically an ad. The entire movie's an ad.
Okay.
That's a bad one.
Because in the way that I was looking at it, it wasn't like
Independence Day 2.
Oh, it's a bad movie. I was more or less looking at it from the fact that they view this and like, oh yeah, we're just gonna make a ton of money off of this.
Yeah, but then you could throw Avengers Endgame in there, and I wouldn't
Finding
say Avengers
Dory.
Endgame is a crap. Is it? Yeah. See, that's one I would say is. Like, I would not put Avengers
Incredibles 2,
Endgame in
Finding
there.
Dory, both of them.
Fair. Yeah, I put up the definition. It's a derogatory term to describe a product designed primarily or solely with the intent of generating profits or money.
There you go. So there's no.
Yeah.
art
Do you think
behind it.
anyone looked at Finding Dory, that story, and thought like, I think we could really come close to Finding Nemo and how great that film was? No.
Mm.
Finding Nemo had such a good ending. No one thought to touch it for like 2 decades, and then, well, like 15.
I will
years.
say, to go back to like the whole Facebook and the social network of it all, I think like there is an interesting story to tell, especially with like what social media and what it's become over the course of the last 20 years. So I think there is I personally think there is an interesting story to tell, but I do agree, like, Jesse Eisenberg not being involved does take that movie does take a massive hit if he's not in it.
Cash grab, Dumb Money.
Dumb Money, good one.
They waited
Good one.
2 years to make a movie
That's a good
about a pretty small like event.
That's a good
Anthony
one.
Ramos, hater. I like that movie.
Yeah. We continue. Continue with the Anthony Ramos hatred. Speaking of not good cash grabs, Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is a big drop week 2, between 66 and 80% drop compared to week 1 for the Fantastic Four. Now, while it still will probably do well, since there's not a lot of big things in August to take away from it, it's looking like Superman will be the highest grossing comic book movie of the year. First time for DC since 2008, which is awesome for them to be in a year, which is great to see. But yeah, just a big drop week 2 for Fantastic Four, which is a big, honestly, like a pretty big, like back to back for Marvel. Like they've just been week 1 great, week 2 not good. So I really don't know what's going on with them. I mean, I'd tell you what's going on with them. Quantumania and the Marvels really hurt Marvel and their whole image across the board. They needed a big fan favorite win, and they just have not had one in quite a while, which is a shame.
See, again, I go back to the will. Add 30 minutes to this movie. Make it more memorable. There are people that love this movie, and there's people that rave about this movie. But, like, I didn't love Fantastic Four so much that I'm like, dude, you have to drop what you're doing and go see Fantastic Four right now.
Yes.
Again, I wasn't like that with Superman either, but, like, that's just, I think that more or less is a product of, it was something people hadn't seen from Superman in a while, and they brought it to screen, and a lot of people wanted to see that. And it also is like something that we haven't gotten in a while from DC. It's the whole, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of momentum towards like the new buildup of DC.
Yeah.
As I feel like Marvel, it's just like the Thunderbolts gave us something new and something that people wanted, a new direction, and it flopped. So I think Marvel's got some serious problems right now.
Yeah, I mean, looking at their most recent lineup, since everything after Endgame, you have Far From Home, which made $1 billion. Black Widow, which was in the pandemic, which is tough. Shang-Chi, I don't think got enough credit. I really like Shang-Chi. I think we all actually do like Shang-Chi.
Me too.
That didn't get enough credit at the box office. Eternals, we're all kind of mixed on that. I like it, I think, more than most.
Yeah.
But that also didn't do well. Then you have No Way Home, which made $1 billion. Actually, almost, I think, $2 billion. Doctor Strange made almost $1 billion, but that was off the heels of No Way Home. Thor: Love and Thunder was a big swing and a miss. One of the most disappointing films Marvel's ever put out. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever did well at the box office, but I don't think left the cultural impact obviously the first one did. Then Quantumania, which was just garbage. Guardians 3, which did well, but not I think as well as they thought it would for the finale of the Guardians. The Marvels is still their lowest grossing film ever. And that one was just a big disappointment. And then they were gone. I mean, they were gone for a year until Deadpool Wolverine, which made $1 billion, but that is also Deadpool Wolverine. And then that's the only one they had in 2024. And then they're back in 2025, starting off the year with a very disappointing Captain America movie. And then they followed up with a small scale Thunderbolts film, which I think is still the best movie they released this year. And then Fantastic Four, which is good, but just also is missing the mark. And then the next one they got is not till July 31st, 2026, with Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Maybe it's just me, but I feel like they could have spread out the movies this year a little bit better.
I agree. I think if Fantastic Four came out in November, that would have been, or even like October, that would have been a great time to come out.
Because I think when you started off with Captain America: Brave New World, which again, first weekend didn't do as well as they thought it would do, but still did fine. But then it came out in February, and then Thunderbolts came out in April.
Thunderbolts was in May 2nd. So
May,
February,
okay.
So March, April, May. So like 2 months.
Yeah,
And
so
then
2 months go by.
is July. 2
2
more
months. I mean, I just feel like it's just like, and then we go from now until next year where we have nothing. Like, I don't know. It's still, maybe I'm trying to think of like, oh, what went wrong here, or like how could it have been fixed? But in my mind, I feel like, you kind of got a disappointment from Brave New World, and maybe some people just hopped off the train there, and then it's like,
Yeah.
there wasn't really enough time for some people to get over that, and then Thunderbolts came out, and they just kind of stuck with it.
I kind of think it was Thor that lost a lot of Marvel fans, because people there were people that tried to keep up with it after Endgame, but like, I'll circle back to this. There are a lot of people that I've talked to that just said, like, I watched Endgame, just haven't really stayed into it. Like, Endgame was kind of the last thing. There are so many people that have told me that. But the people that did keep watching, you had 3 of the original Avengers. You had Hulk, you had Thor, you had Hawkeye. The Hawkeye show kind of was very clear. It was fine. It was very clear, like passing the torch. And I think the behind the scenes, like the way Jeremy Renner kind of like dissed on it because of the way he was paid and like treated, definitely lost like a lot of fans. You got the She-Hulk show, which kind of just decredited the Hulk entirely. And also Endgame, they just made the Hulk a lame character by making him like a Bruce Banner in the body of the Hulk.
Yep.
Thor was like the last one you had. And you're also coming off of Thor Ragnarok, which, like, in my opinion, is probably a top 5 Marvel film. It's phenomenal. And, like, that's the way you respond. I mean, for starters, you made Thor fat in Endgame, which I think also hurt him a ton. And Thor Love and Thunder was just taken so unseriously, coming off of one of the greatest Marvel films ever, Endgame and Thor Ragnarok. I think that like a lot of people probably went to that, watched it, or heard about it and just said like, yeah, I'm done with Marvel. This was like the last shot. And like, yeah, they've had good movies since then. They've had bad ones. They've had Quantumanium. You can make the argument that that was the straw that broke the camel's back. But Thor like hurt the only reason I watch Marvel still is because like we watch movies and we talk about them. If I wasn't involved with this or as, like friends with you guys, not a lot of my other friends stay up to date with Marvel. I probably wouldn't have stuck with it after watching Thor.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's very fair. I think the biggest thing too is just like, you don't have the connection to these characters anymore. I mean, every year we saw what Tony Stark was up to. We saw what Steve Rogers was up to. We haven't seen Shang-Chi since 2021. We haven't really seen like any of these characters.
We haven't seen Spider-Man in 4 years. I'm not saying.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's a great example of one too. It's like we haven't seen these characters or what they've been doing. So like the second you get kind of invested in them, they either don't show up again or like it's just over. So like that's where it's the confusing part of, okay, where are we supposed to, fall in love with these characters? I mean, looking at it right now, haven't seen Doctor Strange since 2022. Haven't seen Thor since 2022. Haven't seen the new Black Panther since 2022. Ant-Man 23. All the characters of the Marvels 23. I mean, the Guardians 3 ended with Star-Lord will return. I mean, there's not even a confirmation he's in Doomsday. So, like, what are we doing? Like, that's where I think it's hard to stick around. Where if you look back previously, from Iron Man, from Iron Man 1, you saw Tony Stark at least every other year through Endgame. And now it's just, you just don't see these characters at all.
Even the Avengers Doomsday, it's like, I've been thinking about it. How were it took them 15 years from I think 15, maybe closer to like 13. But from Captain America, Iron Man, all those early movies,
It took 11.
It took 11.
11 from Iron Man 1 to Endgame.
What, 2008 to 2018?
To 2019 was Endgame.
19, yeah.
Okay.
So 11 years.
It took 11 years, 20-something movies, to make it make sense where they could make Infinity War, have the characters meet, or have already known and tell it in a good way. I feel like Marvel is so all over the place and telling so many different stories that have no connection whatsoever right now. And Doomsday is supposed to come out, what, in 2027?
2026, December 2026. We only got one more movie till Doomsday. It's only Spider-Man then Doomsday.
See, that's
it.
nuts.
But the other thing too is it's just been so unfocused. I mean, if you took 2019 as like your new start point, 2026 is what, 7 years? So 7 years in the original Marvel timeline would be from 2008 to, you're talking Age of Ultron. Like, that's the jump that we're talking from Endgame to where we are now. And like, they did it in 8 movies to get there, and we've had like 10, and we've had shows, and it still just feels discombobulated and not focused, which is just confusing. Like, why are we doing this to ourselves?
Yeah.
I mean,
they showed
even
Doom. Sorry.
no, you go ahead.
They showed Doom in this post-credit scene, and it just kind of like did nothing for me.
Yeah.
It didn't really do anything for anyone in our audience. Maybe they already knew. Everyone was just kind of like, oh yeah, there's Doom. And it's just like,
But I think that's why they've introduced a character like Franklin Richards. I think that they know this. And I truly do believe Secret Wars is going to end with a reset, a version of a reset, where we're going to start to streamline what it is. We're going to get back to less heroes and really just focus on maybe a core group of heroes and move forward with them. I think it's probably going to be Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, the Fantastic Four, like maybe Black Panther, and then the X-Men and Thunderbolts. Like, that's it. That's all you got. I really think they're going to start to streamline drastically. But we'll see.
I mean, even with Spider-Man, which we can kind of pivot to that in a second, but it's like looking at Tom Holland in the suit.
Oh, yeah. I'm back.
He just looks older. I mean, because he is. He's like 4 years older than the last time we saw him on screen.
he does look old.
Because I saw him in the suit and I was like, wow. Like, I mean, we're introduced to him in what? Civil War, like 2015?
He looks
10 years
young.
ago.
Yeah, he was he was 19.
He was a baby, and I think he was perfect because he looked like a high schooler. I mean, he looked like a high schooler that was being a superhero and was Spider-Man, and I think it's perfect. I definitely think him being older now works for the scenario that he's in.
Yeah, he's going to be an adult finally.
But I think I was just taken back when they showed him in this suit. I was like, wow, like he's definitely like matured from when. I don't know. Like, maybe that sounds dumb, but I think it's kind of like I was kind of taken back. I was like, wow, like he's just. And I may do the same in the Odyssey, but like even in the Odyssey trailer, I was like, man, he still kind of looks like young and kind of like baby face. But like seeing him now, it's like, wow, like
it's hard when you watch the Raimi trilogy though, and you're like, look at these 40-year-olds in high school.
I know.
So that's where it's tough. But I think him being older is. I mean, Charles and I are like the perfect example. We were literally that age when that movie came out in 2017. Like we were sophomores in high school when that movie happened. And then like per the timeline, we've aged with Peter Parker exactly as it should be. So like this movie, he's finally an adult. He's finally to the point where like he should be done with school. I'm sure he's probably going to be like in college or like late college, but like
yeah,
it's been a few years since the end of No Way Home. So like I expect him to either be like basically wrapping up with college or something along those lines and struggling and trying to figure it out as an adult now. And like, I'm very excited for that part of that story to happen.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, do we want to get to the suit? Because the suit's so awesome. It looks so good. The suit looks incredible.
It does look good.
This is like the excitement I felt seeing the suit. I felt like I was 7 years old again. I did the pointing thing. I was like, oh my God, it's so awesome. A few years ago, there was a set photos of Superman, like he's like lifting stuff, and it was like you're like, oh my god, it's actually Superman. It's incredible. Like it's there he is. This is how I feel about the Spider-Man. I was like, it just is Spider-Man. It's the coolest thing. I'm very worried that there is literally less than a year till this movie comes out, and they just started filming. Like the Odyssey has been done, and it comes out the week before. So what are we doing here? But yeah, I'm still very, very excited for the Spider-Man, and I cannot wait. This suit looks incredible.
And they've announced that the Hulk is going to be in this movie. Mark Ruffalo, which I know, Hunter, you have some thoughts on.
No, thank you. I don't get your Hulk out of my Spider-Man movie. But I do think if they use him as like the punching bag for Mr. Negative, because apparently Mr. Negative's in this movie as well, that would be interesting. But I just give me a Spider-Man movie where he doesn't have to deal with other Avengers. Like I just want to be by himself. Like
but you look at,
but it's Spider-Man.
When I know, but when we were revisiting those movies over the past 5 years, you hear all the ones that made $1 billion, and they're all the ones that had cameos.
Yeah, but it's Spider-Man. Like he's the one that can get away with it.
I agree. I'm just saying.
See, I think if you were going to put anyone in here, I think you could have put a different. I think Hulk is a poor choice. I think it would have been a little more interesting if you put. I don't know, anybody else. To be honest,
really,
I think Hulk is just a poor choice, especially if it's. Okay. You got to assume it's going to be Smart Hulk, right? Like at least in the beginning, and then. I don't know.
Let's tear Hulk apart. Like obviously I don't want the entire movie to be like centered around the Hulk. Obviously I still want this to be a Spider-Man movie, and I think it has the potential to be the best MCU Spider-Man movie that we've gotten.
I think so as well.
Obviously not including the Raimi trilogy, because it's like I feel like I have to say that just because
the Holy Trilogy.
Oh my goodness, it's actually a part of the MCU because
based on the timeline, it actually is part of the MCU.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I feel like I don't know why I feel like I have to clarify that, but yeah, I think it has a great opportunity to do that. But then I feel like the disservice that Hulk's character has gotten. I mean, Hulk and Thor Ragnarok, I think, is the best Hulk we've gotten.
Yeah, I think so.
And then after I
liked Avengers Age of Ultron Hulk quite a bit.
Me too, where he gets sent away. I like that as well.
I like that Hulk. And then since 2018 though, Hulk's kind of sucked.
They're just like, yeah, guys, we're gonna cut the CGI expenses on Mark Ruffalo.
Like, where's She-Hulk? Like, is she gonna show up in anything ever again?
She's serving justice, and
I guess so.
At the court.
She's serving. Like she should show up in Daredevil season 2. It'd be silly if she didn't, but she probably won't.
I gotta point this out. I think it's really funny that we can be like, man, like Marvel just ain't what it used to be, and then like as soon as they release like pictures of Spider-Man's, we're like, oh my gosh, guys.
I'm like J. Jonah Jameson. I'm like, give me all the pictures of Spider-Man. I need.
No, I just thought that was funny because he literally went from like, man, like what happened to Marvel to like, dude, this suit. Yeah, we haven't even seen it in that trailer in a movie. Like, so I am still excited, but I just thought that was pretty funny to point out.
Yeah. I'm very excited for this though, and it looks good, and we'll probably talk about it quite a bit going forward because I'm sure that we're gonna talk about it a lot. Also, the Punisher is in this as well, Frank Castle, so we'll see how that goes. Excited for that. Make him poor. Give me poor Spider-Man who has no friends and is sad. That's my Spider-Man. That's all I want.
I'd like to see him and Johnny Storm link up at some point in the future.
I think so. Also, because
not just be like
Spider-Man's not in Doomsday, allegedly. The streets have been saying that.
I don't know, man.
Maybe Doom kills him at the end of this movie.
You know what?
I hate you 3000.
Let's do it, man. Let's get spicy. Let's just make this as complex as possible. See, like I want to feel shocked. Like if they're gonna end this and kind of change everything, let's just murk everybody. Yeah,
just do a true reset.
The best movies are where the villains win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cynical. But Man of Steel, it's just like Superman wins. He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm
did
joking,
you guys get tickets? I asked Jack this last week. Did you guys get tickets for the Raimi trilogy back in theaters in September?
Mm-mm.
You should look into that. I got mine. I'm ready to go. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna be traveling that weekend.
No.
Yeah, I got a thing.
Pretty upset, but I am potentially seeing the Georgia Alabama game, so
Oh, okay, that's worth it then. You're good then. You're good.
fingers crossed.
All right, let's
Potentially.
talk some trailers. First trailer is Goat. Goat is a basketball.
Sorry, I had to let that out.
Goat is a basketball. movie. It's a basketball movie.
Goat is a.
Yeah.
I was gonna give you an opportunity to bat.
No, I don't think I have one in me. It's Steph Curry's basketball movie. It's basically the Spider-Verse animation, which actually looks incredible here. This looks pretty good. I wasn't like in love with it, but also I was like, this looks pretty decent.
This pissed me
Steph.
off.
Oh,
I was so mad watching this.
it should be LeBron's movie.
I was like, you spent all this time and budget on the GOAT movie when you could have been working on the final Spider-Verse movie.
I think this is.
I understand
like
what you're
years
saying.
in the making, though.
I don't think those are like.
They didn't.
I think we've had Spider-Verse problems. Yeah, I think they can make this movie without being like,
Nope,
all right,
I
guys.
don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think there was. I think it's more or less just the fact that the animation, the fact that they said they were going to push the animation even further than they did in the last movie. Dude, I mean, Hunter knows a thing or two about animation. Like that
Yeah.
takes forever.
Yeah, I made a ball bounce. It took a long time.
I mean, but like, I think more or less it's just the animation and like the story and the fact that Shameik Moore keeps saying that he loves Josh Allen's wife. It's like we gotta calm this down a bit, you know? Like let's chill, let's relax. But the GOAT movie, I understand you're frustrated with that chunk.
It looks like. Did you guys ever watch My Gym Partner's a Monkey?
No.
Wait.
Do you remember that show on Cartoon Network?
I gotta
No.
That's what this reminded me of that
Okay.
show on Cartoon Network. That I used to watch that. That was a pretty good show. He like was a kid who went to like an animal high school instead of the school he was supposed to go to because like they mixed up his that one. Yeah.
Wise Bros
Singing
standing like
fun.
Charlie Brown next to the piano.
Well, that was a good show, and it reminds me of this. But yeah, GOAT.
I feel like this is Steph Curry's piece by piece.
It's honestly,
that-
it's impressive. He's like, I'm gonna just take over the GOAT conversation and just make my name synonymous with GOAT. I respect
Like-
that.
Well, at least now when people search Steph Curry GOAT, it's gonna pull up a movie instead of like an actual debate. you
Yeah,
know?
he just
It's
takes
like-
himself.
It's like Disney. It's like Disney's Frozen. You know, like Frozen Disney.
Oh
and
yeah,
Puff
that,
System.
that conspiracy that they
Yeah.
said.
Maybe LeBron had this plan and he actually executive produced this movie. So that-
Yeah,
And Steph
people-
Curry in the trailer is just AI.
yeah. If people try and find out years, decades from now, they search online, is Steph Curry the GOAT? It's gonna pull up this
it's gonna
damn
pull
movie,
this movie,
and it's
instead.
just gonna be like, bah. I don't know.
Do you got any more
Looks fun,
noises?
though.
Because we're doing Zootopia 2 next.
Ooh.
Zootopia 2. Who's excited?
Ooh.
This I'm so out on this. I just don't.
Potential.
I just don't care.
I like
stage.
I like the therapy session. I liked it. I liked it.
I loved it. I just don't care all that much.
I know we talked about it a couple episodes ago, having like a small window to put one of us in timeout every time we say something lousy in the corner. I think
no.
Jack belongs in that timeout corner.
No.
Yeah.
See, I'm not just saying, oh, it looks good. It deserves to be there. I was like, you know what? I like the dynamic that was built up in that therapy scene with the partners. I liked it. I did.
Am I on the
I feel
bottom
like
of
it
your
was
guys'
fun.
You're on the
screen right
bottom.
now?
You're at the bottom for me.
Yeah, Jack belongs right down there in that corner,
The little
But, like-
little square.
like this big, for a couple minutes.
For bad takes.
Well, unfortunately, whether we like it or not,
The bad
I
takes
think
corner.
Yeah.
I think we all have Zootopia 2 in our top 3 for grossing movies of the year. So we're going to be supporting it whether we like it or not.
Oh yeah, like we
That's-
have to go
that's a
see
good
it.
point.
But
That's a
I
good
just
point.
I still disagree with it.
All right, pull him out of the corner. That's a good.
Oh, he's
take.
back. He's back. Yeah, I just don't care about Zootopia. It's also just been so long since
It's been what,
Zootopia.
like 10 years?
Yeah, it's a long time.
But then we said 12 years wasn't a long time for The Social Network. 13 years. I mean,
But like the Social Network was like a real thing that happened, and like actual events happened. That changed.
Zootopia didn't happen.
Are we
Wasn't
getting
a
the
real
original
place?
voice actors, Jack, in Zootopia 2?
Yeah, the
the
original
first
see it
one?
here. They
Uh-huh.
they actually come back.
I don't know.
They
Because
do.
if not,
Jason
I feel like they
Bateman.
are. I mean,
They are.
yeah.
They are.
I
Jason
don't know who
Bateman's
plays
fast.
Judy Hopps though.
Jennifer Goodwin. She was on that one show, Once Upon a Time. That's what she was on.
See, I haven't rewatched Zootopia in like quite some time. I remember really liking it as a kid. So
I remember not liking it, so I don't.
Really?
But I maybe not. Maybe I don't.
okay,
Maybe I should rewatch
Remember
it.
hating it.
I remember thinking it stunk.
you thought it was bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's talk about some real cinema now. Let's talk some real cinema. Conjuring 4. Are we in or out?
Put me
Wow.
in the disinterested
Crowd
corner.
goes silent.
I've seen the
Put me in
first one. It was
disinterested
good.
corner.
Is 2, 3, and 4 worth watching?
3 was decent. 2 was not very good, and 4, I don't know. I think it's so funny that like these movies have evolved into like basically the Avengers, and they have to go after their like greatest villain.
Did you see some TikToker bought their entire collection, or like has owns it for like the next 5 years?
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay,
That's
sorry.
Scary.
This is just connected. They're Ed and Lorraine Warren, their entire collection of like haunted stuff, Charlie. It sounds like you can go visit it in like their house. I think it's in Connecticut
Why would I want to do that?
because that's right up your alley. And, like,
Yeah.
if I go to Connecticut, like we could all meet up there for the first time on the pod.
Yeah, and I'll
And,
go
like-
see it.
We could all go see it together.
And touch everything.
Oh my god, there have been
You,
8.
you can actually stay a night. They're gonna try and get it to where you can stay a night there.
That's foul.
I cannot believe there's been 8 of these movies.
I hate that.
The Conjuring, Annabelle, Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation, The Nun, Annabelle Comes Home, The Conjuring 3, The Nun 2, The Curse of La Llorona. No thanks.
I never knew Annabelle was a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah,
I thought
they
I
really
didn't realize.
they glamified her in these movies.
Oh, 100%. She is terrifying.
The Curse of La Llorona.
I don't know though. I mean, these look like spooky, and I feel like if you're a horror fan, this is like
This is your Avengers.
slap. You're coming back for it.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
because
it's
I
like
think too, we don't have like slashers anymore where there's like 8 slashers every year. Like this is it. So we got.
Yeah, and when slashers do come out, it's like, what is it? Hard Eyes. I'm like, this is awesome
Yeah.
because I'm like so not like we got Thanksgiving 2 years ago, and I was like, that was good.
Yeah,
We're just not.
they canceled the Crooked Man. Sorry, Chuck. I know you're probably hyped for the Crooked Man, but they canceled
Dang
that.
it.
The Sergeant Rock slasher is also canceled.
He's so crooked. He's the Crooked Man.
Wait, Sergeant Rock. That sounds familiar.
Have I heard of that before?
I don't know. I hate watching these horror trailers though because I feel like it gives away some of the good like jump scares. Is that just me?
Yeah,
I
don't
actually
agree.
appreciate that about trailers.
Because I feel like you see them in certain positions or certain surroundings, and you're like, "Oh crap, it's about to happen." But even then, like you might not be able to brace yourself.
Here, let me see. Let's see what the Conjuring subreddit is saying about this. All right.
Get some
So they're-
professionals in here.
They're debating right now about if the Nun 2 was actually good. And then they're also debating right now as well about what the Rotten Tomatoes score is going to look like for Conjuring Last Rites. Let's see what the number one thing they're saying is. Most people are saying it's going to be between 65 and 75. So they really believe in it.
clearly.
Clearly. Let's see the top thing all time on the Conjuring subreddit. Top all time. What do we think it is? I hope it's something very funny. Oh, okay. It's a random post of y'all ever notice this? And it's a crowd shot. Oh, it's the real Lorraine Warren. Shout out, Lorraine. Okay. Cool. Next up is Blue Moon. Blue Moon looks awesome. This is the Richard Linklater one with Andrew Scott, Ethan Hawke, and Margaret Qualley. I'm beyond in on this.
Looked great.
It looks great.
Looked quite good.
Happy Gilmore 2-star Margaret Qualley.
Happy Gilmore 2-star Margaret Qualley is correct. Shout out Bobby Cannavale just showing up, rocking it. Ant-Man star Bobby Cannavale.
Yeah.
And the Black Phone star Ethan Hawke. So
see, it's funny. I'll very rarely get this, but when I do get it, I'm like, I know this has to be at least good, or like I'm gonna go see it. But
yeah,
it's very rarely like movie trailers that Caitlin will send me that she's like, we have to go see this together. This was one of them.
We're back.
I'm very proud to say that she has great taste.
Never been more back, actually.
Never been more back. Honestly,
I'm
Margaret
excited.
Qualley, shout out her.
I'm very interested to see where this goes. Ethan Hawke just is like, looks like the almost like the like nerdy / like quirkiest person, or like not necessarily quirky. Maybe is insecure a right word to say?
I would say
character?
I would say so.
I don't know.
I would say insecure is a good one.
Beta
Can you
S.
imagine that though? If you had like a partner who you're like writing partners with forever, and you both kind of sucked, and then the one time he goes by himself, he like does like the best thing ever. I mean, you would just be punching the wall every day, every day. Also, I love Short King Ethan Hawke in this movie. He's very tiny in this movie.
How do they do that?
I like to imagine he's just crouching, walking around all day. He's just on his knees. It'd be just it's so good. Love it. Shout out. But yeah, Blue Moon looks good. I think
that comes out. When does that come out again?
October 24th.
See, there's just movies that we don't even like.
Yeah, like
not
this is
even
the
on
good
our radar.
stuff that like is coming along down the road. I'm very excited for I think our top 10 of the year when we get to the end of the year. I think it's gonna be very different. I think we all have very different things so far. There's a couple sames, but I think outside of like Sinners and F1 and Superman, it's pretty different.
Yeah.
This next one I'm very excited for as well. The threesome. This was a very different trailer than I thought what it was going to be based on the name.
Yes.
And I am very in on this comedy. It's a great concept.
Me too.
I like this a lot.
For those of the audience that weren't able to watch the trailer this weekend, it was actually the only one they missed of the list of trailers. A quick synopsis of what we see here.
Go ahead, Jack, if you'd like to.
Hunter's sister.
Yeah, my favorite working actress actually today is Zoe Deutsch, who I think deserves to be the biggest star in the world, but that's a whole different conversation. I think she's so talented. She's so good.
I do. I like about everything I've seen her in. She's great.
Yeah.
But if you'd like to,
if you want to just okay,
yeah, I can do it if you like to. But I figured
I'll just
say
sorry.
Didn't really give anything.
So basically, this guy is like
our listeners
on again, off again relationship with this with Zoe Deutsch's character, and then when they're on again, they invite another lovely lady to join them for the evening in that sense, and then turns out they both are pregnant, and he has to kind of deal with the ramifications of that, and it looks like it's pretty funny comedy that's gonna have a lot of heart to it. I'm actually pretty excited for this. I like these like lower budget comedies, so excited.
Sweet.
I was like expecting this to be like
very different,
like level, comedy. When I saw the title, I was like, man, this could go in a lot of directions. And I think this went in the best direction it possibly could have. So again, we can say comedies in theaters are just
back
the best.
The best. Hello.
Possibly top 5 of the year.
I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked.
No.
I would not be shocked. I was actually looking at my top 5 of the year since we're about to lose Charles because we're about to talk some Naked Gun. I think of my top 10 actually of the whole year. I think only 4 will survive the rest of the year.
I gotta look at mine too.
I really think only 4 are going to make it to the rest of the year.
Sinners, F1, Superman, Mission Impossible.
Yes. Yep. With Avatar on the docket, Naked Gun little tease just showed up in the top 10. Shocking. But here we are.
It's been a weird year for movies. I still haven't seen definitely some of the top stuff, or at least some people are calling Eddington peak. So
Yeah.
I might have to do some journalism
see
this week and see what that's all about.
Freakier Friday. You never know. Weapons looks good.
Knives Out.
What is the Aronofsky movies coming out?
Caught
later this-
Stealing. Yep, that looks
Yeah.
good. I think The Roses. I think I'm gonna absolutely just love. That's the Benedict Cumberbatch, Olivia Colman one.
I am not excited for that or Caught
Um,
Stealing.
Got that PTA movie coming out.
The Long Walk. That looks good. Oh, The Big Bold Beautiful Journey, the Margot Robbie, Colin Farrell one.
That looks great.
Good. Him
Bro,
looks good.
Wicked Part 2.
True. The Smashing Machine. Don't
Yep.
forget. After the Hunt. Tron Ares, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Deliver Me From Nowhere, the Springsteen one. No, can't forget that.
Mm.
I'm trying to look what else is coming. Predator Badlands, The Running Man, Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Maybe Zootopia might shock us all. Wake Up. Oh, dude, Knives Out. Knives Out 3
I
is
said
still
that.
on the dock. Oh, my bad. Marty Supreme, Anaconda. That looks good too.
But not the Michael Jackson movie.
No, that's not till next year. SpongeBob: The Search for SquarePants. You never know.
Good cut.
Man, I kind of forgot Anaconda was coming out this year. So that's that Paul Rudd, Jack Black one. Comedies back.
I don't know why I'm blanking on that.
Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. Shout out The Electric State. Well, it could have been your year, man. Sorry, could have. Maybe next time. But that's it. Before we get to Naked Gun, Charles, are you out for Naked Gun talk?
I'm Audi 5000.
All right. Hey, love you 5,000 or whatever it is. Is 3,000 or 5,000? 3,000. Same thing. I actually love you more then. So think about that. That's okay. All right. Whatever. Okay. Just tough looks. All right. Let's talk Naked Gun. So Naked Gun obviously is the reboot sequel, kind of in a way, to the original Naked Gun trilogy, starring Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. One man has a particular set of skills to lead police squad to save the world. Also, Paul Walter Hauser is in this, directed by Akiva Schaffer, part of the Lonely Island guys. And I think that we just go... you can't really spoil this movie. The biggest thing you're going to do is spoil jokes, which we are going to talk some jokes. But I think right off the bat, I loved this. I thought it was great. I think the runtime is perfect. I think for how many jokes there are, so many just work. I think a big shout out to Liam Neeson and an even bigger shout out to Pamela Anderson, who has what could have been the most cringeworthy scene in the movie, but she makes it work in a way that is just incredible. Really liked that. But yeah, what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, after watching the first one, this style of comedy, like watching it by yourself, it's kind of weird because you'll like chuckle at stuff and some of the things will make you laugh out loud.
Yeah.
But I think when you're watching with other people, there's definitely like a heightened sense of enjoyment.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's wrong to say, but like, because there's things that you hear that are funny, but then like laughter's like almost contagious. You know what I'm saying? And you can like someone else laughs at something and then next thing you know, you're laughing at the next thing. And then they're like, that feeling just comes and goes the entire time you're in the movie theater. And it was so much fun because my theater was so full. And even at jokes that I didn't necessarily think were like all that funny, just hearing someone laugh hysterically at something that I didn't even think was that funny, it was fun.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a great experience. And there's never been a movie this year that perfectly describes like it did what it was supposed to do. And to be honest, like if I could give this movie, it feels weird not giving this movie in my mind like a 10 out of 10 because like this movie, like trying to put this movie on the standard of being a 10 out of 10 is just like unfair. Agreed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not The Godfather. It's not, Oppenheimer. It's not Social Network. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're very just different products. But I think this movie is perfect in its execution and everything, all the jokes that it makes Liam Neeson and
He's so
Pamela
good.
Anderson are like perfect.
So
Their delivery on these jokes are incredible, and I think the fact that we've seen Liam Neeson in, you know, at least some of my favorite movies, you know, the fact that he's in the early, like the Phantom Menace, and then he's in the Dark Knight movies, and then also he's like Taken, and he's just this very like serious guy. I think it just works perfectly that he is this very dry humor type of person, but just like silly in all the best ways.
Yeah.
I seriously cannot compliment this movie enough. I would like to see it again. I'm just like, I don't know if my theater will be as full.
I think
go
if
a
you went
second
like
time.
Tuesday, like half price Tuesday, that'd be a good day to go. Maybe,
'Cause
maybe visit MacGuffin's prior to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because I was like, there's not very few movies that I can watch with like Caitlin, but she's not the biggest fan of like almost kind of like the tense like thriller genre, and there's just a lot of movies that I really enjoy that involve very tense scenes. And this is one of those movies where like, dude, I could have easily like watched that with her. So I was like, I gotta find a way to like watch this with her again, but not watch it enough to where like I know all the jokes when they're coming.
Yes. But I think I think I missed a lot. Like there were some jokes that I was laughing through that I think I missed, like some of them, and then some of them I just want to hear again just because I think they're so funny. And I think we'll talk some jokes as we get later on, but I think the biggest to me that this did well was it wasn't ashamed of what it was. I think we've had a lot of comedies in the last couple of years that have been like almost embarrassed to just be comedies. Like they always want to be something else. It's like an action comedy or like a dramatic comedy. Like this is just a comedy through and through. And some of the stuff it parodies is just so good. I mean, just so funny. And also I think the other thing too that's really well done is it's not afraid to like go older. Like I think too, if you know, even 10 years ago, if you were to make this same thing with Liam Neeson, like you maybe probably wouldn't put Pamela Anderson here. Like you'd put a younger actress, but like Pamela Anderson kills it in this role. And I think she I think is the standout of this movie. I think she is so good here.
Yeah.
Like just effortlessly funny, especially the TiVo scene. I loved the TiVo. The TiVo joke was so good. It was just so specific, but so good. It felt like an I think you should leave skit, which was great.
Yeah. I mean, again, kind of to rehash on like it being like, I didn't really know what to call this. Like, is this a legacy sequel? Because obviously they have like a sequel, and then
I think it is because I mean he obviously is the son of Frank, the original Frank Drebin.
From watching the first movie to watching this one, like it is in terms of plot or the structure of the plot, it is like bar for bar the exact same thing.
Well, it's also bar for bar Kingsman. Like,
oh really?
I haven't seen
Kingsman. I haven't seen Kingsman.
Kingsman, they literally do the billionaires are going to make a bunker somewhere because an evil sound from technology is going to make people fight each other. Like that's the plot of Kingsman. And I was like, oh, they just did Kingsman, which was great.
See, there's stuff like that I even missed, and I wish that I had known that heading into that. But like,
well, there's one specific one they do that I did the Leo pointing meme.
Oh, I think we both know.
Yeah.
But
I think we'll get to a second.
Yeah, we're gonna stop. No, but I think it does a great job of like being a sequel, but it doesn't do anything like it's still tonally the same. It's just a more like modern approach and more modern jokes.
Yeah.
And, so I think in that way it was very well done, because I think what you could have had was a sequel, but then they could have tried to make it too modern.
Yeah.
Like they still kept very much like the dry, like wordy comedy that made the first one so good. And they literally just turned it here, put different actors in it and made different jokes and threw in a little bit of modern twist in there. And I think it was perfect.
Yeah. I'm with you. All right, let's get into spoilers because I want to talk some jokes. I want to talk it. So overall, I think it's pretty obvious. We both love this movie. It's hard to talk about without doing spoilers because in comedies, you just want to talk about the comedies, like the actual jokes themselves. But definitely go see this. Go see this with the crowd. Go see this with people. It's very, very funny. I think it balances humor really well. And it's one of those that we have to support. We want more comedies. We need more things. Like, please go support this. All right, let's talk jokes. The best one No, see, I don't know if it was the best one, but like one of my favorite ones is the Mission Impossible joke.
Okay, yeah.
It's so good. They just do
keep going.
Just keep going with it. It's so good. I mean, I loved that. I thought that was such a great
to where it's just exhausted by the end of it.
Yeah, they do the thing. It's just so great. That one I love. I love the bit where Pamela Anderson first leaves the police station and then they all have their own monologues going.
Yeah.
I think that's so good. I'm trying to think what other ones I loved.
The Black Eyed Peas is
the Black Eyed Peas was yes, very good one. The TiVo I already said. I thought that was a great bit.
I don't see the thing is I don't think I caught that one, or maybe I did. And I'm just
when he was talking about Buffy and like he was mad that she.
Oh yes, yes,
yeah. I thought that was a great bit. I loved the whole car bit of like his body cam. I thought that was very funny with the chili dogs. he's like you sicko looking at himself.
The guy's sitting in there and he's like, no, dude, don't eat another one.
And he just does.
Like I had 3 more that day.
It's just so good. I'm trying to think of other ones that were really good too. It's just I like the where him and the villain are talking, he walks off and he comes back around. He doesn't know how to leave.
Oh yeah,
that was really good.
It's that way.
Yeah,
I like
a great bit.
The part where he walks up to the car and Paul Walter Hauser goes, "Alcohol?" and he goes, "Yeah, just a little bit to wake me up this morning," or like something like that. I thought that was
just
really
enough
funny.
To wake me up. That was pretty good. Like those, like that little bits of humor. I think I missed a couple of those, but I think they're just so good.
I think the delivery too, we can't like downplay because I think if it's said or like if there's someone in this role who just is not hitting
like he got it. Liam Neeson got it. He understood the assignment. He knew what kind of movie it was. And I think too, like that's the kind of person you need there. Like you don't need someone who's like winking at the audience, like I'm making such funny jokes. Like you need someone who takes it seriously in that sense and it works.
It very much reminded me of like the kind of what you talk about in terms of like your Muppet movies.
Yeah.
You have one character who's totally locked in and is like, I'm acting with real people.
Yes, I'm doing the most serious acting.
Yeah, like Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson in this movie are like having the time of their life and they're just joking around. And then everyone else in this movie, it's like the reverse Muppet almost.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone is so dead serious. And then those two are just like, let's just have a ball. Let's just make the most jokes we possibly can. And I like the part where he goes, the villain goes, Frank Drebin. And he goes, oh, me too.
It's so good. Like it's just like that stuff is just so good.
It's the small stuff because I don't even think there's like jokes in there that I'm sure just to even think of some of these definitely does. It does take some brain power, but like just to put it in there, I think some of the simple stuff still just worked for me.
The simple ones are the best. Like the one where they're all people are lined up to get beat up by him and it says like to take a number. Like, that's such a great like simple visual. Like I love that gag.
And she's like singing and it's like the worst singing.
Oh, I immediately thought of too like the sliced noodles from Star Wars. Like remember when George Lucas did that in the was it episode 6 at Jabba's palace when that stupid CGI band comes out.
Oh yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh my god, it's so good. I'm trying to think what other ones I really like.
Oh, the part where he goes up to the bartender and he's like, hey man, you like wrongfully put my brother in jail. He's like, that could be like thousands of people. And then he like he slowly narrows. He's like, you shot him in the back, and he's like, oh, that could be like at least 500 people.
Yeah.
And then he slowly narrows it down.
That was a great joke. Yeah, no, I think this is just exactly what I wanted from this. It was about as perfect as this movie could have been, which is why it's hard to, I think, rate this because like it's exactly what I wanted it to be.
Yeah, but obviously, like when you rank I don't know, like it feels so weird because again, like just like putting movies on a scale of like 1 to 5.
Yeah,
just like I feel like this is one of those scenarios where it's really hard to, and I think quite often it is kind of hard to do it because like some of these movies can make you feel a certain way that like not a lot of other movies can. And especially after watching this in a packed theater, the difference between watching this in a packed theater versus watching it by myself is just a massive difference.
Yeah.
So, but then like in the grand scheme of things, like you compare it to other comedies that you really love.
Yeah.
And I find that a lot of the comedies that I kind of tend to gravitate towards are like the ones that I grew up with, like the ones that I constantly watched like nonstop with my family, like all the time. I mean, like Talladega Nights, like
The Nice Guys.
that one's
is,
just
like,
kind of
The
hard.
Nice Guys, Pop Stars,
Oh.
like my favorites.
I mean, it's just so hard to like, it either works for you or it doesn't. And like, I think if it doesn't work for you, I think it's kind of hard to like rate it because like it's just one of those things where you just don't get it.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, you could say that for art, just like movies as a whole. Like, you know, like I could watch a movie that has like a 1-star average on Letterboxd and be like, this is a piece of trash, and somebody could find it to be
The favorite
the
thing
greatest
ever.
thing ever.
Yeah.
But I agree. I think I got everything I wanted from this movie. My little brother fell asleep for like 10 minutes, but he still had a great time.
Well, there you go. That's all that matters.
Not because of the movie, but he was just like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
The cleaning scene, the cooking.
Oh,
like the
great.
X-ray.
Great scene. Just
See, because
that's one they took the old and they brought it to like a new elevated version of it.
Like, I thought they were going to, like, what they'd shown in the trailer was like just the extent of that joke, but it just kept getting worse.
Kept going.
And
that's the thing too. I think this movie did is they committed to their bits really well, like the coffee bit. Great bit.
Yes.
You do that once or
Oh,
twice. It's like funny, but like it's not that funny. Like doing it every single time was very funny, and like it got funnier as it went along. I think that's the biggest thing is like you got to just commit to the bit.
Well, and then they had the cameos. They had
Dave Bautista, good cameo.
Priscilla Presley showed up again.
Yep,
right?
showed very quickly.
She was watching the TV as her son was dangling naked from the.
Yeah, she showed up very quickly. And then all like the photos I thought was very funny. Like
the what?
Like the photos they did of like "I miss you, Daddy." Like that was a good.
Oh
bit.
yeah.
Obviously that was in the trailer, but like I still like that bit quite a bit. The Batista joke was funny as well.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. And then I'm trying to think of other ones. I mean, there wasn't like a lot, but some good ones.
Even for like the end credits, I liked it how like everyone froze
good.
and they're just walking around, and I don't know, because like end credits are also just like meh, you know?
Yeah.
But they like give me a reason to stay. Give me more to watch. Like there's still time left in this movie. Like I don't know, the fact that they're just like, you know, some movies like end on like the perfect like cling of like the drink or something, and then it just cuts to black, but they just like stay there and they're like, all right.
Yeah, why are we trusting this?
What's going on here?
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot else to say with this movie besides it's very funny. It's exactly what it should be. Go support it. But like it is arguably so far of this year. This and Sinners and F1 are maybe the three things that have had a goal when it started and achieved it the most. Like, which is crazy to say, but like from a movie perspective, the goal they went into with this movie, they achieved on the way out, which is just great to see, especially with the comedy. So I hope this does really, really well. And I think it's doing well so far. Like so far, the box office, it's doing pretty decently.
So I got what, 17 domestic?
Yeah,
right?
17 domestic, 28.5 so far worldwide. I don't think it had a very big budget. Naked Gun 2025 budget. Let's see if we can find it. $40 million. So if it creeps up to that $100 million mark, that'd be a great place to be.
Yeah, and I feel like this is a great word of mouth.
Yes,
like
I think so too. I think this will be very good next couple weeks because it's like next week too. There's not a whole lot to like knock it down.
Yeah,
but
the only thing is like it's frustrating because I want to see Fantastic Four again. I want to see The Naked Gun again. But then there's so many movies that are in theaters right now.
Freaky Friday
like,
Weapons.
I like Weapons. I'm like beyond pumped for.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for that to come out. But then like Eddington, I want to see that before it leaves theaters, just because. I'm not saying it's going to like win an Oscar or anything, but it's getting good reviews. Like,
yeah,
that's not really something I kind of want to miss out seeing in theaters. So who knows? I kind of think there's definitely like two
I
other
might try to
movies
do a
that-
double feature.
Together's also out as well.
Yeah, which I think is pretty decent. So
Yeah, I've heard
hopefully
good things
that's
about that. And The Bad Guys too. I mean,
yeah, like hello for sure.
go support your top 5 box office.
Go support your top 5 box office. I'm debating if I saw Weapons at 7, would a 9 p.m. Freaky Friday work out for me? I bet it would. I'm trying to debate my double feature. I apologize.
Yeah.
Doing it during the
No.
bad looks on my have. But yeah, that's all I got. If that's all you got.
No, I mean, I guess for out of 100, I just give this a crisp 80.
I was thinking about an 82. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think this is good. Right now, currently, I have this at number 5 for the year for me.
Good.
I have
That's a
this
good
above
spot.
Fantastic Four, above Superman, and above Mission
Bumblebee.
Impossible. I think there could be, maybe I rewatch Fantastic Four, I rewatch Mission Impossible, and I just kind of like realized that, man, maybe my expectations were too high, and I should have appreciated it more for what it was, and they kind of creep up more into the top 5 or something. But I really just had a blast with this movie, and I think everyone, if you have the opportunity, should go check it out.
I'm with you. I have it at 5. Actually, I have it at 6 of my year. Let me see. I have it 6 of my year right now, just below F1, Mission Impossible, Superman, Sinners, and Thunderbolts, but above Warfare, 28 Days Later, Companion, and Materialists. So it's in a pretty good spot, I would say, all things considered.
Yeah.
So that's the Naked Gun. A big surprise, I feel, for us. Great to see. So shout out Naked Gun. Love to see it. Next week we have Weapons and Freakier Friday. So hopefully we could find a time to do all those. I think Freakier Friday is going to be better than we think. For some reason, I feel very confident in Freaky Friday, which is interesting. I didn't think I would.
Yeah, because it could be like very big, almost like cultural thing where everyone shows up and goes to see it, or it could be still a cultural thing where everyone watches it, but it could be like Happy Gilmore too. So there's not much room for it this week.
No, there's not a lot of swing in there, but I do feel good about it.
And then maybe just get people's people on the radar, potentially a super cool Matrix episode.
Yes. So we're thinking of doing
us.
the Matrix either trilogy or quadrilogy, depending on if we want to do all 4. Not next week, but the following week. So putting that out there. Mr. Anderson, welcome to the Matrix. So pretty pumped for that as well.
Yeah.
So, all right, but that's all I got. If that's all you got.
Yep.
Till next week. Have a good week, and watch some Spider-Man leaked set footage. That's what I'll be doing.
Peace.